Hi everyone, Nandkishore Kumar. Now I will talk on Chinese incursion in Ladakh, the part of India. What in fact Ladakh attracts Chinese? What Chinese are so much worried to hold Ladakh area? It's not mere a border dispute. It's something more. Something more, what I mean here is the strategic hold over the spots, the area. Why so much worried for holding those areas? Strategic significance. What are the strategic significance? Strategic significance from Chinese point of view is really very, very vital and equally vital for India too. That's the area where China has the dream for Belt and Road project, worldwide Belt and Road project. Second is, that's the area, the route of economic corridor. China investing $70 billion to develop roads, economic corridors to Pakistan, to Gwadar, to Balochistan. Big project is there. Third significance of that area for Chinese and India too is the POK, Pakistan occupied Kashmir, where China has acquired 5,000 square kilometer. That in fact was donated. Pakistan had gifted to China. Pakistan had gifted India's area to China. Then that's the tri-junction. That's the area tri-junction of India, Pakistan and China. That's the area where Karakoram Pass is there, Karakoram Highway. That's the area route to Xinjiang state of China, Muslim dominating state, most disturbed. That's the area route to Leh, to Kargil, to Srinagar, to Jammu. That's the area where from Baltistan is very near. Then Afghanistan tri-junction is also not far away. Tri-junction of Pakistan, China and Afghanistan. Gilgit is also there. All those importance are there. That's why Chinese are so much worried. Chinese worried for illegally acquiring and holding those areas. India is worried to counter Chinese attempts. Here is the basic difference. India fights war for peace, for defense. China fights for acquiring illegal areas, illegally acquiring others' areas. Here is the basic difference. So war for peace or war for war's sake. Now, what China has done, China has developed to hold that area. China has big airport. China has developed so many infrastructure like roads, even flyover also. Bridges also. So this is the Chinese side. India also is not sleeping. India also subsequently developed since last 18-20 years. India has also constructed road, constructed bridge, constructed airports, even the highest altitude airport of 17,000 feet height. India has developed it. Regular flights are landing over there. The distance from airport to the line of actual control is hardly 34 kilometers. A road, what India has constructed, is hardly 7 kilometers away from the line of actual control. Bridge is over the rivers. That all are very, very important for India point of view and for Chinese point of view also. China has come down this time to Ladakh to acquire hilltops from which China wanted to acquire it and sit there to watch out Indians on the down of the road and block it if suppose they are neutralizing Chinese attempts. So that's why I told you it is not mere border dispute, something more also. It's very significant for everyone, Pakistan also, China also, India also. So even if Chinese goes back today from Ladakh, definitely will come back. China is not in a position to leave it so easily. India is also is not in a mood to tolerate it any further anymore. Siachen glacier is also very near from there. From there, India is also watching. So this area is so vital, as you can call it, Golan Heights, what Israel has acquired from Syria. Alaska, the vital area between USA and Russia. The English Channel, which protected the whole history, the security of Britain. So is the region. Then what actually is the border problem? India and China had signed an agreement, McMahon Line Agreement, in 1914 in Simla. Both accepted in principle. This is the only effective border between the two countries. But what China accepted in 1914, unaccepted in 62, and the war started. China acquired, after the war, 4,300 square kilometers of Indian territory. Again, incursion started, 67, 75, and then again China entered into another treaty, what is known as Peace and Tranquility Treaty with India in 1993. But again, same history repeated. Again, incursion started 87, 2005, 2014, 2017, and now current in Kargil. Is India getting prepared? Yes. India is not at all in a position to give any liberty to China. India is updating, India is acquiring arms, India is mobilizing armies. It's not easy for India. It's a 3,500 long territory, long border line of actual control with China. India has around total 9 lakhs army, plus Air Force and Navy total 13 lakhs. But China has 26 lakhs. Here is China updating India as regards the number of personnel, military personnel are concerned. China had acquired, earlier had 48 lakhs armies total. Now reduced, drastically reduced, 50%. Even that 50% is also double to India. China has a long history of expansionism. China has acquired area of so many countries, Mongolia, Manchuria, Macau Island, Tibet, Ussuri River Islands with Russia, Hong Kong, so many countries. China has bordering with 14 countries. None of them China has spared. China is the nation of Mao Zedong, who said, political power comes out of guns. India is the land of Mahatma Gandhi, says no truth, non-violence, and self-security and security of others. India follows Panchsheel. So here is the war for peace and defense. Chinese are warring. Chinese are conflicting. Incursion, Chinese incursion is only for illegally acquiring others' area. Here is the basic difference between the two. Thank you so much.